Welcome to the U.K.E-liquid Mix Show. It's time for a little bit of mixing, a little bit of chat. We have got a man down tonight. Our own mixing Sherlock is not here. Liam, he's not here tonight. So I hope everything's all right. I think it's his anniversary or something we were discussing, I think. We're not 100% sure, but he's not here tonight anyway. So you have got myself, Benny Vapes. You've also got the chair that I'm not sure. If a cat walks past, then we know that he's camera amp for us. We've also got the return of our own mixing Jesus, which is Bobo from the Vapory, and we've got the one and only mixing guru, which is Graham Net Reality.
Hello.
So hello everybody, and welcome to the Three Little Birds Show. So we'll do have a little buffet, and we'll go around and see what everybody's vaping on. We will start from Mr. Bobo.
I've got fucking loads today, you know.
It's all right.
I've got Big Boy Chef, as per usual. I have got the Fat Rabbit on top of the Legend. I have got the original Bonza on top of the Groosh. I have got, when I can figure out how to unstick this bastard, the Daniel DJ LSB, the Aura RDA, which was my first RDA I think I bought, on top of the Gold Boy. I have got one of these.
Did have one of these.
One of these things that everyone seems to hate. I seem to like them. They make me a lot of money. And Caliban 7.
A2.
It was called A2, that one.
A2.
That's it. And I've lost my drag. It's gone. I don't know where it is. It's gone.
It's gone. It's walked off.
It's walked off. I'm sure it was like on my desk before, and it's not.
Is it underneath your chair? No. Can't help it, mate.
It's fucking. I've left it on my started the cooker in the house or something like that. I'll pass it over to Graham. What are you vaping on, Liv?
Well, a normal Minikin 2 with the barrage on top. Quickly say that before Bill starts going now. And in that, I've got some Y4C, which is near the bottom. Need to mix some more up, but it takes 5 weeks to steep. I've got the blank with the Minikin 3, which I'm starting to hate. It goes through quarter of the battery, and the when you press the fire button and the bars sag. So you go through quarter, and then it refuses to fire. So just constantly changing batteries on it. So I think that's going to be retired for something else. And in that, I've got some bourbon and Coke. Nicked the recipe off Mandalorian and butchered it with what I had to let. I didn't have as many bourbons as his. I had 2 bourbons, so I decided to make that. And I made that for a friend. I'm just testing that out. Jesus Christ, it sticks to your tank.
No.
It really sticks. Yeah, it's you vape something else in it for about 2 days, and you can still taste the bourbon coming through. And I've got an RDA for vaping. Come on, Bill. Go on, you know you want to. An RDA for vaping on the Atrona Gaia. And in that, I've got some Shrek's Downfall, which is a raspberry cream.
We'll talk about that. We will talk about that.
And I'll pass it on to the chair, Phil.
Thank you. Bunny Graham greatly appreciated the fact that you got his juices and that you thought they were really good, even though he didn't say it when he had the opportunity to while he was doing the buffet.
I get all flustered at the beginning. I relax later on in the show. I'm glad you got them, Bunny.
The armless little bunny said she got your juices. All right, I am on the Evil Dildo with the Arbiter on top. And I am on the Minikin 2 without the Barrage on top with the Arbiter on top. And I am on the Gur with the Obese Rabbit on top of it. And that I've got Bill's Nuts, and this one I've got VST in that one, and I have got the morning one and the other one. That's my 3, and I will throw it to Benny, who's probably running all kinds of stuff because everything tastes fantastic to him right now.
Yeah, I'm not because it doesn't taste so, do I? So, so I've got the solo with the Avatar solo on top, and inside that I have got some R.Y. Haw.
And how does that taste?
It did taste nice when I could taste it. I'm just starting to get my taste back now, so it did taste half all right. Do you know what I mean?
That Irish thing that's happening.
I have, mate. I have.
Yeah.
I've been isolating.
Nice. I'll be being all right with it, like, have you? Yeah.
Up and down, yeah. It's been like a really bad cold. I've had aches and pains more than anything else. But yeah, other than that, no. It's just been like a really bad cold.
Yeah.
So
It's a nightmare. He keeps on tweeting at me halfway through the day. I'm zooming, and I pretend I didn't say it.
I'm also on the Gus with the slightly chubby bunny's little big taller brother on top there. And inside that I have got Epic Shots Nice Blast, which we might bring that up there and show you that. That's from the famous Nick Nevins. And that is me. That is all I'm on. Not got a girl of all else. Could that be any darker? It could be darker if I left it a bit more. Right, I'll go through chat. So we've got in the chair. We've also got Craig Brown, Mr. Blazing Vapes, Fee, Black Country Vapor, myself, A Up Me Duck. We've also got Net Reality. We've got Graham, Not Cheech. Graham, Not Cheech. We've also got we've got Hooked on Funk. Welcome, Jay. We've also got Vapor Bunny. Welcome. We've got Stuart Valenti, Albert Valenti, and Stuart Valentine. That's what we've got. Got it wrong. I got names all mixed up. Then not used to this. I used to let Liam do it. Rocky Tooney, Mark H. Who else we got? Mr. Anderson. Coming down. Who else is in? Jordy Vapor, welcome. And Trev Lyon. Oh, and Arnie S. Welcome everybody. That is everybody. So yeah, so what we do is, Graham, do you want to just pop up Nick's e-liquids at the moment? Because if you didn't know, that Chefs are having a massive sale.
Yeah.
Till the end of the month. So
like the SCS of the vape world, man, aren't they? They've always got a massive sale.
Honestly, this is massive, mate. This is, you can get them. You get some really good bargains on at the moment, especially on concentrates.
Well, it's a short fill, which are worth it. I put a little post on my there we go, on my feed on Facebook to say to the reviewers, if you want to try these, test the difference between a commercial liquid and a D.I.Y liquid. This is the perfect opportunity to do it.
Yep. So they're all £3.50.
Yeah, and from Nick, you know they're going to be pretty good quality. You've had a couple of them, haven't you? You've had some Bobo, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had the Scond, which is decent, and the Manchester Tart, which I really, really like. I think they're the only two that I've had from there.
The Nice Blast is quite nice. That's what I've got in. That's what I've been vaping on. Yeah, so if you want to go over and support him, they're £3.50 if you want to just try what they like. And then you can always buy his one-shots after that if you do like them. But for £3.50, I don't think that's bad. That's bad at all. And like I say, the sale's on till end of month, innit? So it's worth going over. I think Nom Noms are also having a sale at the moment.
Nom Noms is a 6th anniversary sale. So there's a few things in there which are cheap that you can't get over on Chefs, so you can get over on Nom Noms.
Yeah, so go over and check them out because they're having a sale. Also, we have got a discount code at BCL15 for 15% off at Best Sig Liquid. So go over and check them out. Free shipping over £10. Also, if you want 10% off of Amatorium, you can go over and use Benny Vapes 10 for 10% off.
You're winning.
What can I say? I'm a good salesman. I'm a good salesman. Just go over.
Arnie passed me as far as officially older. Some reason. I've been waiting. I I took a couple of weeks off.
Yeah.
It says I'm now officially older than Bill. I don't know exactly, but
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So Trevor Lyon loves Manchester tart. So that's so yeah, go over. It's a good way of trying them for £3.50. You get a 60ml bottle, and then if you do like them, you can always go back and get his one shots, and support him properly with his one shots. Then, so it's a way of doing it, way of checking them out. Just show them a little support, and it's worth. They're worth. Like I say, this Nice Blast is really nice. I could taste it at first, then I can't taste it, and then I'm starting to taste it again. So yeah, it's good. So yeah. Not too bad, Sean. I'm not too bad. I'm getting better. My last day of locking tomorrow. So Zippy Zone, check out the Ho Ho Ding Dong thread. Don't know what that means.
What?
Well, that's
Rocky Toon is put on. Zippy Zone, check out Ho Ho Ding Dong thread.
okay. Sounds like that.
The hokey cokey.
Then we're going to start bursting into a musical.
Yeah. And Graham says he got good deals just now. I got 250ml of Flavour Waste cake batter dip for £10 from E-Cig Shop.
Yeah, the E-Cig Shop has also got flavour packs from Flavora in as well. But Rainbow Vapes has also got all their Flavora line at around about £1.20.
Oh, well, there you go then.
They're all slightly out of date, but we know that doesn't matter. I picked up, was it that cinnamon, smooth cinnamon or cinnamon smooth?
All right.
For £1.60.
That's not bad then, is it?
Normally £7.
Yeah, can't go on that.
Never going to use it. It's just some point.
It's just super cheap.
Yeah.
So how have you been, Bill? Have you been out golfing today? Have you been doing out?
No, I haven't. I went and today got my brace is now officially mine. So I basically did that today. So everything worked out, checked out all right on it. I've had it for a 3 weeks. It's working fantastic, and so I'm officially now the full owner of it. They don't have to do any more modifications or anything.
So you had part chairs in it before, did you?
Yeah, but the thing is it's actually much better, and I can tell it's being a golf because I'm sore in my hip, my arm up here after I've golfed, because I'm able to get more of a full turn on stuff, and then so I'm able to go through more with. So I'm stretching this muscle, I'm stretching muscles back in here. And I come home the other day after I got done golfing with it, I thought, man, I am sore as hell all over the place here. And I was talking to her about it, and she's like, yeah, because you're show me what you're doing. And I was showing her, and she's like, yeah, you're getting over this way a whole lot more than you were before.
All right.
So it's, basically right now, I said, it feels like I just got a shot in this arm right here. It's just sore all the way down through that freaking muscle, just where I'm able to stretch them farther. And, so it's working out really good.
Oh, that's good.
So I did that. I didn't golf, but you guys were going on sales. There's a car dealership down the road from me. You're having a sale. They got a big sign up. I noticed that on the way. Anybody interested? Check out their website.
Is it called Honest John's? Honest John's car dealer.
Yeah.
It's a root.
They always have that. They always have the 4 cars sitting out front with the hood open and the big S in one and the A and the next one an L and then E and the 4th car down. Do
you have a guy outside
with the big guy, balloon guy up there?
Oh, mate, I love America. It's so weird.
You need to get one of those for the front of your shop, Bobo. That would be great.
Yeah.
Boston planning permission.
Like if you could get, say, one that looked like you out front of your shop that just sat out there and just flung all over the place.
It's all right because 2 doors down they've got Lilo's, and thing is, and I noticed when I was walking past. So yeah,
it's a fucking noticeable little block like him.
It's just right random. You're walking in Liverpool and they've got fucking rings and fucking Lilo's outside of a shop.
That shop, they've got the best business model ever. Like they sell everything. Come winter, they sell all the toys for Christmas. Come summer, they sell all the pearls and all the beach stuff. Yeah. It's only 5 minutes away, innit? They do everything, absolutely everything.
If it's just a bit random, you wouldn't expect to see Liverpool with Lilos and rings, would you?
You think
You know
that'd be
what I mean?
nice?
Yeah, it's a bit strange when you see that in Liverpool. So yeah. So Graham, how's Amatorium going?
It's a little bit slow. It's died down a bit. People seem not to be buying very much. I can see why everybody's put stuff on sales all the time. But yeah, it is slowly just churning along.
Yeah.
I've been toying with the idea of releasing another one.
Oh,
I haven't decided yet.
bubblegum.
I don't think it's quite right. I want to tweak it a little bit more, especially because I sent I sent the samples out for testing, and everybody came back with completely opposite results. And I was like, "Oh, that didn't help me at all."
Yeah.
Well, it just shows you that people have different taste buds. That's all.
Yeah, but completely opposite taste. I could take.
But that's normal. That happens in vapes all the time. I never tasted a bit of banana in the stuff that Benny thought he tasted banana in. I tasted cream and something Benny thought he tasted no cream in.
Well, can't taste cream, can they?
You know, so basically everybody's taste buds are different. You know, depending. I've eaten a lot of bacon in my life. You know, so.
You're a bit salty.
That's a bit random.
I've got that in here though, Graham, and after like a couple of weeks, it's bosh.
The taste you got at the very beginning goes after about a week.
But no, it's getting there.
Free Rider, Becky and Neil, you all right?
Trying to talk about it without actually saying what it is.
We'll leave the rest of this conversation till later.
I can see what it is when he blows the vape out. You can see it. You know?
Yeah, it's like white clouds.
Yeah, it spells it out. You know.
Yeah. So if you didn't see front of the show, I did put like I say 3 little birds. Basically, what I was just mentioning was about do you need a load of concentrates to make your recipe? Because if you look at some of the older recipes, they've got like 0.5% of this, 0.25% of that, 0.1% of this, and you know, and you think to yourself, well, do you really need to put all that in? So what I thought was, you know, can you do some good ones with 3 flavors? You know, so that was sort of what I was. That's where 3 Little Birds came from. Wasn't just a random Bob Marley song.
Yeah, well, I didn't even know it was a Bob Marley song. I don't know what he's talking about this week.
Yeah, Bob didn't call me and say, "Hey, it was in my lyrics." You know.
Yeah, Bob, good old Bob. We're talking about bubblegum, if Mick were about. So while we're on, before we do that as well, we will do Sims Done Chat, and we're going through everybody. If you are watching on replay, if you do want to jump into the comments down below and put #Replay Ranger, you will get a little bumper like this. And we did have some replay rangers from last week. We had Mr. Bobo. He was an #Replay Ranger. We miss you too, my friend. We also had Mick, Late Night Vape Show. He said, great show, chaps. Really enjoyed. #Replay Ranger. Live Lamb Liquids. Put on #Replay Ranger. Cracking show. All #Strawberry Blind. Net is going down. And also Frank Abizer, always on #Replay Ranger. So yeah, if you do want to mention next week, just drop in the comments, #Replay Ranger, and I'll give you a little shout out next week. So that's that. Public service announcements done. We can get back to the show. Oh, pardon me.
Oh.
Stuart saying his thoughts are still the same, even at 60 watts.
Yeah.
So, no good to me because I vape at 50.
I vape at 77. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My duck saying, Graham, tell Stuart, come on, tell us what it is. Its next reality is chicken tikka carrot and blue cheese flavour. So yeah, so what do we think? Like I say, you look at some of the old flavours. I don't know what chat thinks, how they're going about it. Are you starting to do, you know, more of the simple mixing, as in with 3 flavours, or are you still doing with, you know, because some of the things we were talking about just before the show, some of the things do need a booster. There's no if or buts about it. But do you need 15 of the same flavour to make one flavour. Do you know?
No, you don't. And I think, as far as 3 flavors is concerned, it's 3 flavors, or the difference would be 3 different bottles that you're using. But if you're using, say, strawberry, for instance, let me hang up on whoever this is that's calling.
It's not. It's the wife.
It's junk anyhow. But anyhow, I mean, like if you're using strawberry and you use one and one to boost it, that's still one flavor.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's still a
I
strawberry
mean,
and strawberry.
if you're
but-
using, so you might end up with 4 concentrates, but you're going to have to boost some stuff every now and then, unless you're using the flavors like you all were talking about, where the company has already tried to boost it with another one in it.
Well, we brought up what was it? One of the flavors, strawberry cheesecake,
Yeah.
which is a great cheesecake, which just needs the strawberry boosting a little.
Right.
That's
Yeah, I just throw a strawberry in. So you've got the strawberry cheesecake, a strawberry, and then you can put, I would probably put a cream in with that, something to kind of,
Well, I've seen people take that strawberry cheesecake and turn it into a milkshake.
Yeah, but in 3 flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were
I think one of the develop crew did that. I think they made it a little bit overcomplicated. You could just kind of cut it down and make it a little bit more simple. But they use that as a like a milkshake base, which is quite a good idea.
Yeah, I just like say, it would come from a strawberry. It's a little thing. I was talking it straight, and he'd put like 15 strawberries in. I'm like, why 15 strawberries? Because I wanted strawberry. And Bill did the same. Bill wanted strawberry, and his strawberry, damn it, was just, what is it? How many strawberries were in that?
I think there were like 6 or 7 strawberries in that. And I got strawberry, so I did get what I wanted out of it, but because I was having a lot of problem when I first started mixing, I was having a lot of problem to try to get, I could get the strawberry flavor, but it would die after a couple, 3 days steep. It would be there when I first started, but then you let it steep for a bit and everything would just seem to take the strawberry and just push it right down to the bottom of the vape. Yeah. And in order to keep,
Zippy gave me a little tip with that, is stick a little bit of sweet raspberry in and it will hold the strawberry flavor through.
Well, I've had people tell me, you stick a little of this, you stick a little of that, but that's what we're talking about here now is when you're doing all of those mixes, you're like, I got this, and I'm putting in 0.2 of this to boost that. And then I've got these 2 flavors, but I boost this with this one here, and you end up with 6 or 7,
Yeah.
So what you're looking kind of for those complete flavors, those single flavors, which are complete to make things a lot more simple.
Yeah.
Yes, it's definitely made it simple than when I first started because if you wanted to do something, you had to build it. Hey, Frank, you all right, buddy? The man, the myth.
Legend.
Yeah, he's just put in that Bill needs an extended warranty on his Oldsmobile.
Yes. I thought there was an old Woody Allen joke. He was talking about something and he was like, they thought they had found the Dead Sea Scrolls, the actual copy of the Dead Sea Scrolls, until they found that the word Oldsmobile appeared in it several times.
So Cheese has put in custard super sweet cream. That's his value custard, I think. Mr. Anders put saying, I've had some recipes with just 2 or 3 ingredients. Banana cream, TPA, and peanut butter TPA work well with just 2. Graham's usually 3 to 5. More than enough for him. Professional A. Rocky Tooney's done Land of Milk Honey is only 2 flavour bangers.
Yeah, I've got 2 of his up at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
You mentioned the Alpine milk.
Yeah, Alpine milk is favourite. I tend to start with just the main flavours I want and add others as needed for subsequent versions.
There you go.
So there's his
4.
Alpine milk.
Gotta go.
Yep. It depends if you could count it as a sweetener, as a flavouring, aren't you?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So you've got Alpine strawberry at 0.8.
Yeah, 0.2.
0.2 in it, 0.8 grams. Yeah.
I've been messing around with that, and I can get the top end of that. I can actually taste the top end of the Alpine strawberry. I love that cream.
It's
I had it.
0.28, not 0.2.
Yeah.
I noticed, and he did the sweetener at 0.52, not 0.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's probably put that there to annoy someone.
Yeah.
I've got another one of the recipes which went up on VC, which is a 3 flavor one.
Yeah.
And that's from Rocky. It's Blue Raz Slush Puppy. Unfortunately, I haven't got the Blue Raspberry Flavora, but I was thinking, asking in chat, the jammy berry and the cotton candy jelly bean, if I wanted to put a different fruit in that, what do you reckon would work with it?
Peach.
With the jammy berry.
Peachy jammy berry. That'd work.
Which one?
Peachy jammy berry.
I always say razzleberry.
How about stuffed French toast?
Yes, the French toast might work. That's very berry.
Berry.
Berry-ish.
But then you got concentrates like the vape trains lemon tart, which is virtually a one shot which you can use and just play around and
build on that. Yeah.
Just build on that. I was watching a review on TNO TPR just released on a juice line, and the first juice he tried, he was like that going, that's just like the inside of a apple pie. And all I could think was like just one flavor and some super sweets.
Yeah.
And we all know what flavor that one is.
Exactly. Graham's put 0.5 in aware of dragon fruit. Not Cheech has put Capella strawberries will not mute as much as TFA strawberries.
Yeah,
Actually, I've got Capella, and I've had the same problem with them on mine. So
the Wonder flavor boysenberry raspberry. I keep on forgetting I've got that. I love that raspberry. It's just gorgeous.
And Rocky Tooney's saying to push the razzleberry, like push it over near the trash can and then just push it.
Yeah, I know.
Because it tastes like flowers. It's like vaping a bouquet. Yeah.
Johnny Vape has been trying to find a clone of Vape Swag's Bantha Milk. Used to love that juice back in the day.
What is that?
I'm guessing, well, it shows as a blue milk.
Blue milk.
I've never had it. Blue milk, yeah, because Bantha Milk, isn't it, from Star Wars? Blue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I've never tried it. I have seen it, and I know I could get. I was going to buy a concentrate.
That was Avatar, where everything was blue.
No, the blue milk in Star Wars.
Star Wars? Oh,
yeah. Duck saying, I'm not making a suggestion on fruit to add, but I'm liking the jammy berry with cream.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Then you've got to cut down to 2. What about going old school with like if you're doing a 2 or 3, although I guess you've got to know what flavors you're playing with, and then boost your percentages rather than going in at a 0.1 and a 0.5 and a whatever, go in at like a 5 and a 3 and a 2 on the 3 flavor. So you've still got 10% flavoring.
Yes.
But you're only using 3. Yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, that's where some people get mixed up on, don't they? Where they're pushing flavors. Because we've gone back a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Because at one time it was quite high pushing a flavour up. And now we've gone the opposite way and we're going lower. But
it changes in some cases. Some stuff, if you put it in at like 5%, it makes it horrible. But if you put it in at 2%, it's good. So you got to know what you're mixing with. Also.
Well, it's like that cream which was in the Alpine milk, the Flavora cream. If you start pushing that over, you got what is that 1.2. If you put that at 1.5, it starts getting a really odd taste to it. I find. It's kind of I can't explain it. It's slightly dirty.
All right.
I get it slightly dirty, but I noticed with Flavoras, everybody seems to be pulling it down with Flavoras, and then especially the new line and the Wonder flavors. Everybody's pushing it up.
Yeah.
Pushing the percentages up on the new flavors, because I tried a couple of the when the flavor's quite low, and everybody I talked to said, push it higher, you need to push it higher. They won't work at that low. So
yeah, I think that's where, like I say, some of it's gone walkabouts, hasn't it? When they're mixing that, you're thinking, oh, I've done three flavors, and they're not tasting about, and it's because we've gone slightly backwards. That we're saying, well, just use it at 2%, and it might not be right at all, but you might have to push that a little bit higher, like I did with cotton candy. I was getting no cotton candy out of it till I pushed it up to about 5% with I think it was Flavor West, Flavorda. And I'm like, I got cotton candy, but I had to push it higher to even taste like it was a cotton candy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you feel like you shouldn't be doing that, especially with
you just feel like you shouldn't be pushing it really, really high.
Look at me wallets.
With walnut, like with walnut, if I push it over about 1.25, it starts getting, it's kind of like he was saying, it starts getting dirty.
Yeah.
And then I hit a couple of vapes and I feel like I have to shower or something because it's just, and then if I keep it at 1.25 or lower, right in that range, the 1.25, then after a couple weeks deep, this walnut really comes through and really tastes good. And so I think really, even with just a 3 flavor recipe, you got to play around with it a lot. You've got to, I would, because you can't subtract, I would start out with the flavorings a little low. And then if you're not getting what you want, maybe add a couple of drops and try to, play around with it until maybe you're getting that flavor you want, but start low and work up.
Yeah.
Clark, I'll tell you today, I'm doing well, thank you. Feeling a bit better than I was. Thank you very much. Graham Mabley's saying that about your glamour, he's very clever, Net. Get that dry mouth feel after eating vanilla ice cream. Chill blade feeling.
I've got another suggestion as well. I'll bring it up, especially for the 3 flavors. Over on Fresh's channel, and it kind of became a kind of a thing for a while, and I think people are still doing it. Is the 3-2-1 recipes?
Yeah,
and they tend to be on all the flavors. So if you go to all the flavors and put 3, 2, 1. And you'll have a big, massive list of all the recipes the companies are going to nick from you.
yeah, because the cheapest ones to make.
Yeah. So you can just bring up that you've got all the big names that you've got. Well,
show us the recipe.
Mix and Vixen. So I'll bring up Mill Nikon's Crunchberry Pie, and it's just 3 Captain Crunch berries, meringue, and whipped cream. And what they do is they have to pick 1 at 3, 1 at 2, and 1 at 1. Ignore the 3-2-1 rule because that just makes things a little bit different. But it's a good base to look at. 3 flavors, and you can build on it, change those percentages to how you want. I'll bring another one up though. As
you can substitute.
Well, no, if you're starting, just use what they're using because they've had the experience of those flavors. Here we go. Bring up a
well, I mean, if 2 of the flavors are something you like and one of them you're like, no.
Oh, that's not 3-2-1.
Yeah.
3-2-1 were not first page. I don't think there's any more.
Yeah, no, I've got to put it in again.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't like peach and they've got peach cream and whatever, and I'm like, well, I'll try that, but with strawberry, then I could, I could substitute. By substitute, I was just talking about changing the entire.
There you go. There's a Nice biscuit. Don't know why I want to make one of those. I hate those biscuits.
Yeah, I like them.
I call them nice biscuits because they're nice.
Yeah, I call them nice biscuits, not Nice biscuits.
They are nice.
Nice. I don't know. I always called them Nice.
Like loads of people do.
Yeah, I call them nice.
It's nice.
I hate you nieces to pieces.
Nieces to pieces. Anybody in chat? Is it nice or is it niece?
Niece has an E in it.
I like nieces to pieces.
Nieces, yeah, that's right.
You can't keep on doing this. I don't know why.
Graham says, anyone else get headaches with WS3? Mate, I sometimes get a little bit of chest pain with WS23 if I've been vaping too much, and I get a little bit of sometimes get a little bit of a cold head.
Here you go. Here's a cherry Coke, which is SSA cola, which is a great cola. That feels a bit low. I've just used that at a 4%. SSA juicy cherries, and I don't think that's a 2 flavor. If you just want to,
it is super sweet. You can't, yeah, it's an additive in it.
So that is a great way if you just want to kind of start. It's a great way to start off. Just type in 3, 2, 1 into all the flavors, and then pick a recipe from there, and you can start off with 3 flavors.
So yeah, Graham Mabley's put Dusty Bean 3, 2, 1. Can you do that? 3, 2, 1.
Rocky Tooney's saying niece, not Cheech is saying niece, and Graham is saying nice.
Yeah.
Hey Up Me Duck says nice, and I'm sure it's nice. Either way, they're nice.
Yeah, I think that the coconut comes from the graham cracker, that graham cracker they use. But I get coconut from it. That's why I don't really like those biscuits.
Oh, I like coconut.
Oh no.
I like a coconut.
No, I don't care.
Lime and the coconut.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't drink it all up. Yeah. You're really getting off on this Jamaican type music stuff lately, aren't you?
Oh, it's great.
We got some Bob Marley. Now we're into lime and the coconut. And now
exactly. You got to do it. You got to do it.
And I made a 3 flavor one, which I kind of nicked from the Mandalorian's idea, because my mate wanted a bourbon. He just wanted bourbon and Coke, and that's all he wanted. So I've made him this. I think I need to drop back the Coke's overpowering. So it's just the 2 bourbons. Mandalorian uses 3, but I didn't have the 3rd one, so I just had those 2. And he used a different Coke, and I used the SSA Coke, and just added a bit of super sweet because he's a commercial juice drinker. So made that for him, and I think that needs to be dropped to probably 3.5 to 4.
Well, what's that other one used?
A little bit of a coolant onto that. Personally, just a little bit, just to have a cold drink.
Well, this is what I was thinking. I said, shall I just put the coolant in just for that little chill? But that will smooth things out, and it might smooth the fizz out. I'm not too sure. I might try it. But at the moment, it's really nice. But it's cola and bourbon. It's not bourbon and cola.
Yeah, so cola's up there.
Like the little cans you get from fucking Tesco's, the pre-mixed stuff. They're like bourbon and
so can you put the coolant and some champagne in, and then that way you kind of cool.
You don't need the champagne.
But champagne to
you don't need the champagne with that cola. That cola's got a fizz on it.
Right, but if you're putting the coolant in it and it brings that fizz down, if you put the champagne in, it bumps the fizz.
Well, that just makes things more complicated. I wanted to get something really simple, which I can say you can use these 3 concentrates. Just buy your PG and VG if you like it, mix it up. He was just complaining that there's no commercial.
You don't do that, Graham. I've been on sites with you 1,000 times. Get this, buy this, get this, get that, get this.
Yeah, but if you them bottles that are sent to 30ml bottles, so they'll probably mix up around about 15 to 17%. So all you got to do is put something like that. Have a look on site. They're from ALFC. They'll be on there. It'll tell you what percentage. You might even think it tells you on the bottle. I think they're around about 15 to 17%. So you just add 15% to 17% to a bottle, and then your base mix, if you're using 70-30, so much, and then put your nick shot in, basically. Yeah. That's it.
One thing is saying digestive is the best. If you want a good digestive biscuit, Cupcake World. Can't go. It's digestive biscuit. Perfect digestive biscuit.
How would you go about making a hobnob biscuit?
I would use. I don't know whether to tell you.
So there we go.
I would use digestive biscuit and probably SSA. What's it called?
Well, it'd have to be an oat because it's got oats in it, hasn't it? So it's an oats in it. So
use digestive biscuit, Cupcake World, SSA oat flakes. The problem is, as soon as you've got to keep it fairly dry, because as soon as you start adding something like a custard to kind of bring out the vanilla, bring something out, that oat flakes just turns into porridge.
Yeah. I was eating chocolate hobnobs last night. I ate like 3/4 of a fucking packet of them with a cup of tea, man. I felt like such a fat bastard after it.
Yeah, I would go down that route. Yeah, you just sit there going. I bought a load for research to see if I could kind of do the hobnobs. It's not as easy as you think it's going to be.
No, I can't imagine it because hobnobs are a very particular taste, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're full
They're
on.
oaky, but they're like slightly caramelly as well.
Mm.
Oh
Yeah.
man, hobnobs are fucking boss. They're well better than nice ones.
Yeah.
I'm starving, you know.
You make yourself hungry now.
So
Yeah.
oat flakes, digestive biscuits, and say FA caramel, around about 1. I don't know what percentage would you use. Probably 4 digestive biscuit, 1.5 SSA, and 1 FA. There you go, 3.
Yeah.
That could either be hobnobs or it could just be
Porridge oats with chocolate.
porridge oats.
Oh, Rockatuni says he needs the new chef's oat. So yeah, and
That's concentrate, isn't it?
yeah, Duck says the vaping aid, when you add the flavour into 70-30 base mix, you'll want to use 100% VG Nick Shot because obviously your concentrate is PG. So
the thing with the flavor, just listening to the biscuit conversation and whatever here, you have those, everybody's like this one, and then all of a sudden that flips and changes to this one. Then everybody's got the other one sitting over there, and then they get the new one, and then they stop using the old one.
Yeah.
Inawera biscuit
that was staple
for the longest time. That was like everybody was like Inawera biscuit,
Yeah.
And now you don't hear anybody saying Inawera biscuit. And yet I've got Inawera biscuit here. What do I do with it now? How do I get my money back?
yeah, can I have a refund?
If you put like 2 or 3 drops in your cup of tea in the morning, you put biscuits and cut and tea.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is it's kind of like what happens is you find flavors that are really good and that you like, and then all of a sudden somebody comes out, they come out with new stuff, and you're like, ooh, this is like, and it's kind of like commercial juice. When I used to vape commercial juice, I would find a juice that I really liked, and then I'd be vaping it, but then I'd try something else and I'd be like, oh man, I like this. Well, then the next thing I know, I got 2 bottles of this old stuff that I never finished because I switched over to this now.
Yes.
And sometimes I think what it comes down to is go back. Everybody's always saying use flavors you've never used. I think go back and use flavors that you haven't used in 6 months, and make recipes out of that, because you've still got those. You already have those recipes. You know what they are, and build stuff out of old flavors that you just don't use anymore that used to be some of your favorites. And maybe you'll find you fall in love with them again.
Yeah, I think some of it, you're right, Bill. I think some of it is that when a new flavor comes out and everybody jumps on it and goes, wow, they forget about the old flavor, don't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So people move on to like the cotton candy jelly bean.
It's like a goldfish in a tank, isn't it? Oh, castle. Oh, castle. Castle.
Yeah. It's like a squirrel.
Yeah. Swamp Thing saying ginger nuts should be easy. I've got ginger. I think ginger is hard to get in it's hard to get in oat, to be honest with you.
Well, I got the ginger I got. I had about 3 gingers and I wasn't happy with any of them. I think Flavor West gingerbread, a couple of other gingers, but the Vape Train ginger.
Capella gingerbread. Is it Capella gingerbread man? I think that one's. It's got a picture of a gingerbread man on it. That's quite nice for the gingerbread.
Go to Scotland. I hear it's full of gingers.
Yeah. Cheech has plenty of ginger nuts. Plenty of ginger nuts in Scotland, and apparently Cheech got his oats last weekend under the bridge in a trolley.
He's right, Cheech, lad. He's right, mad shagger.
And Rocky Tooney says he only has 2 biscuits, Inawera and Jungle flavors.
Oh, you've got to have an hobnob in there. Dip me again. I'm going in.
I'll have a look.
Well, the thing is, and that's the other deal here is because biscuits are cookies, right?
No, the biscuits.
No, but what I mean is when you get an American, like I've got, different cookies. But when you think about them, when you're getting ready to do a mix, you're like, oh, this needs a biscuit or this needs a cookie. They're the same damn thing. They're just, one terminology and where it's used. You got sugar cookie, you technically have sugar biscuit,
The cookie is a little bit more crumblier than a biscuit.
Mm.
That's the different texture. If you do it as a biscuit, our biscuits are a little bit more solid.
Yeah.
Than
Do your
cookies.
Biscuits? Do you all have cookies? I mean, besides on your computer.
Yeah, we have cookies now since Americans came over. Yeah.
Like a cookie to me, it's just got like a biscuit with chocolate chips in it. That's a cookie.
Yeah,
that's a Chips Ahoy. That's not a cookie.
That's a cookie. Maryland, mate. No Chips Ahoy here. It's all Maryland fucking crumbliness.
Yeah.
I found the ginger root by Vape Train just reminds me of the ginger you have in ginger snaps.
All right, yeah.
I'm with you, Rocky. I don't like gingerbread either, so.
I don't like gingerbread, man.
Graham says Empire biscuit.
Is ginger not a tank cracker? I haven't came across anything being a tank cracker for ages. But now with these new tanks, all these PMP tanks and all these pod tanks, they're all plasticky. Yes. They're the same kind of plastic that used to break under cinnamon and ginger and other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't, if it's plastic, you can't stick some of that stuff in it because it just eats it.
Yeah, no, that's what you've got to be careful. Not a lot of people, not a lot of new vapors know that.
I feel with new vapors every day and I completely forgot about it.
Yeah. Cinnamon, lemon can do it. Lemon can be a tank cracker.
Yeah, Zeus Juice, the black reloaded does it as well. I don't know what it is, but something in that fucking destroys tanks.
Yeah, that'll be the aniseed.
Me duck. We get a biscuit here and we think, well, either I'm going to pour some gravy on this damn thing or else I'm going to stick a sausage in between it with egg and you have a sausage egg biscuit. That's what you have here with biscuits. See, Rocky says gravy goes on biscuits.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't get when I first saw that said gravy and biscuits. I was like, what the hell's biscuit? Why are they putting gravy on the fucking biscuits?
Well, you said they were hard. You got to soften them damn things up. So,
I thought you fucking weirdos putting fucking gravy. I thought they were putting fucking OXO on top of some biscuits. Fucking weirdos.
Scones.
Yeah. Do you know, right? When I first started to talk about tank cracking, I thought that meant that the tank actually cracked its split, and it doesn't. It goes like frosted.
Mm. Well, it eventually cracks, I think.
Yeah.
It also peels off. That actually literally starts eating into it and peels some of it off. When I first started vaping, I used to vape a real strong cinnamon vape, and it was like a 24 milligram cinnamon in a sub-ohm tank. And I'm vaping this thing, and I go to the local shop, and I'm like, I need to get another bottle of this. And the guy looks at me and says, "You're not vaping it in that tank, are you?" And I'm like, well, what other tank do you think I'm vaping it in? This is the one I'm standing here with. And he's like, that tank's plastic. You don't want to vape that and that. He said, you're vaping the inside of that damn plastic thing. When you're hitting it, you're getting all that, the cinnamon eats it away. And I vaped it. I vaped that damn tank for probably a month or two with cinnamon in it for a while, all the time, all day. It was the only tank I had. I had no clue that you didn't put cinnamon in a plastic tank.
Yeah. You could say he's got a clatty bastard.
Rocky Tunia scones like a really sweet bread with like raisins and currants and stuff like that in it. It's fucking fantastic. You can either call it a scone or a scone.
Scone.
Scone is wrong, by the way.
I say scone.
It's a scone because we're northern lads. We're northerners.
Scone.
Yeah. Flavour Art cream tea is scone with cream and jam.
Yeah, you said that, flavour out cream. Yeah.
That's another one where you can have the base flavour and you can just you don't need to boost the biscuit. You can just boost the jam a little bit and just boost the cream a little bit, and then you've got 3 flavours gone. I'm sure the Dark Art that's what they did. Not Dark Art.
Grad.
No, the
Dark Star.
Dark Star. I'm sure that's the base of theirs.
Yeah. It probably is. Like I say, they're going to go down the road. It's like I say, commercial juice. A lot of it won't be. As,
There won't be a lot of flavors.
No, they won't be as complex as you think they are.
That doesn't sound bad, Graham. Cinnamon Danish swirl with vanilla custard V1.
See, I was talking to Les about this, and he says if you put cinnamon Danish swirl in, you get you'll get a currant taste out of it.
I don't. I just get the cinnamon, but I've got the 2 cinnamon Danishes, and I've combined the 2 of them together to get a strong cinnamon taste. But I don't get,
I used the cinnamon Danish swirl in the hot cross buns that I used for that cinnamon taste. I found something to do with sweetbread. I was desperately trying to use sweetbread up because I just went, why did I buy this?
Well, if we're going with songs, I want to live with the Cinnamon Girl.
Yeah.
That's Neil Young.
We are the cinnamon girls. We are the cinnamon girls.
Edward Duck says, wasn't that bothered about the FA Cornish cream tea as a single flavour, but using it as a base, though?
Yeah.
Is a good idea. So, yeah. Andrew Josh cheats. I like to make the last called cinnamon. Pound a trolley. So he's just been shagging trolleys, not a girl.
I think cinnamon would probably be a ginger.
Yeah.
What are the other ones which are quite good bases?
Graham's saying it's an old classic, had 0.5 of super sweet as well.
Super sweet, That doesn't sound bad. That's probably something I could bake.
I find that strange, that Bill, that you've gone on to your nuts, because we're on about this. So you're on your nuts. You've been on your Bill's nuts for a while, and you're on your vanilla one now. But you've not done a cinnamon. You said you were vaping. You used to like the cinnamon one, but you haven't done worked on a cinnamon one.
Well, I've got a couple cinnamons. I did some. What happened when I was originally doing it? I used to have this thing called Red Hot Cinnamons, and it was like cinnamon in your face type cinnamon. And I started vaping it, and I found that after I vaped cinnamon for a while, real strong cinnamon, that I was kind of like you are right now. I couldn't taste anything else. I mean, I would literally have to stop vaping that cinnamon a half an hour before it was time to eat because I couldn't taste the food even. The cinnamon just kills your taste buds to anything else. And it took me forever to get off of that cinnamon. I love the taste of it, but the problem is I got to keep it real low, because if I get it up too high, it starts killing the flavor of everything else I try to vape along with it.
Yeah. Full Moon, long time no see. I hope you're doing well, my friend.
Fool?
Yeah.
It's not afternoon, though, man. It's 10 o'clock at night, dude.
It is there, though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, kind of. It's 5 here. I think it's 4 where he's at, but
You're in the wrong time, though, Bill.
Huh?
You're in the wrong time zone, though.
I'm in the wrong time zone?
It's
Why
10 o'clock for everyone else, man. You're the other one else.
Well, no. Well, see, it's not that. It's just I'm 5 hours behind, so I can talk to you guys and find out what's going to happen at 10 o'clock tonight, so I know whether I want to stay up or not.
Yeah. So when it gets to 1 o'clock in the morning, tomorrow morning, you can ask us how's tomorrow going.
It's like, hey, how's the day going to be? Do I want to get up out of bed in the morning, or I just want to stay?
Oh.
Yeah, I released a recipe as well. Did I release it yesterday?
All right, bob it up. Johnny Vapor said a lot of mainstream mass-produced juices pants in his opinion. Love it when you get a D.I.Y. or Ghost commercial because they tend to make much better juices. And while we're on, Bobo's gone. Just have a look at back. It's his glorioles at back of there. Can you see it? Can everybody see his gloriole?
I'm not going to show the screen yet.
Yeah.
So if you go around to Bobo's shop, you can have a go on his gloriole.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, this is what I've been messing around with this for kind of a couple of months. I keep on going back to it on and off, and then I reverted right back to the first one I ever made. So it's white chocolate toasted hazelnuts marshmallow hamsters because I found that picture of hamsters. So I just wanted to make a juice for hamsters. So it's the white chocolate is a kind of a famous combo, which is the Flavor West white chocolate with the Flavora, which tends to make a complete white chocolate, kind of that kind of poshy white chocolate, not the Asda white chocolate that you get. I used for the marshmallow, I used marshmallow vanilla 101, quite high at 1.7 with the gooey marshmallow in there and the hazelnut. It's more of a it's like a hazelnut wafer more than anything else with the crisp waffle at 0.4%. You don't have to use that very high. I haven't actually pushed that very high. It'd be quite interesting to see what would happen if I did push it high. And the roasted hazelnuts, Wonder Flavors 101. And if you haven't tried that, that's the hazelnut from the Kinder. But I can't.
Bueno.
That's that hazelnut taste that you get in those bars. And I use that at 1. And I really should just fill in the description properly. But when it comes to description, if Liam's not around, I'm sitting there going, no, I don't know what to put down.
All right, Minnie, you were asking about the cinnamon. So I'll share this. And this was the recipe. I did basically a cinnamon Danish at 2, cinnamon Danish swirl Capella at 2, cotton candy just for a little sweet, a crispy wafer, sugar cookie V1, and a whipped cream at 2. And that was a Danish cinnamon cream cookie. I did that back October of last year. So yeah, basically I've played around with them some, and that was good, but it wasn't something that caught my attention enough that I thought I could vape this all day, every day for months. I mean, everybody makes recipes that are like, well, this is good, but it's kind of a 50 mil or 100 mil vape, and then when that's out,
I find that with chocolate vapes.
Yeah,
I get really excited to get a lovely chocolate vape, and then after about an hour, I'm just like, I'm going to put
well,
that.
I'm usually like, about 30 mil in. I'm like, all right, this is just it's good. So I vape 30 mil of it, but then I'm like, all right, it's not. You just can't keep vaping it for some reason. It just doesn't hold your attention or something. Some other squirrel comes by that. Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I finished a bottle of juice. I never ever finished them, ever.
What, even commercial?
Anything like all D.I.Y, commercial. The only things I finish are the fucking 10 mil mix show things, because the 10 mil it's gone in.
I thought you finished an amatorium bottle.
I thought you finished the glamour.
I've got the tiniest little bit left.
I was like, he lied to me.
There's not enough for even a tank in there, I don't think.
So then consider that finishing a bottle. I mean, it's not like, if you're just not doing it because there's a little left and you're like, well, that's still finishing a bottle. If you've got a 60 mil bottle and you do it all but 5 mil and you're like, well, I need to change the cotton and I don't want to change the cotton and put that 5 mil in and then turn around and change the cotton again, then that's finished the bottle.
If you vaped the same juice for a year, you'd have a full bottle if you did that.
Yeah.
I've been vaping Bill's nuts since December of last year.
Well, not like that. You said that since December, then since you did it, yeah.
Yeah, right. I first made it at the beginning of December last year, so and that's the longest I think I have ever. I mean, I don't vape it exclusively, but it's the longest that something's just stayed in the rotation day after day all the time.
I might follow Andrew George's suggestion there and dilute the rich cinnamon and try and use it a bit, because I always think I don't like cinnamon stuff, but I ordered churros from Uber Eats and some
Oh,
churros in chocolate, and the next day I ordered 3 of them, so I ended up with
what you did with your
24,
£10 voucher?
24 of them.
Is that what you done with your £10 Uber voucher?
Yeah,
Oh, you fat bastard.
I was like,
John-
that can't stop the burgers. I'm just going to order. I ordered Cheerios. I ordered 24 Cheerios, and I ordered a strawberry white chocolate waffle.
You know what, I done something like that not too long ago. I went to a place in Crosby Village that does breakfast stuff and then it's like a milkshake sweet shop. And I was like, oh, do you know what, they do a nice brekkie. I'll order the brekkie from there. Went on, fucking didn't buy a single bit of brekkie, but spent like 15 quid on sweets and milkshakes.
Sounds like maybe the somebody might have had the munchies before they went to the store and just went to the
mate,
cookie
all the
aisle
time.
and come walking out and said, well, I got a whole cart full of cookies, but I didn't get any meat or anything.
Yeah.
Didn't get anything else for it.
It says, when I get the dregs of a bottle, I just drip the rest in an RDA.
Mm.
So, yeah, it's a good idea, isn't it, if you got to the end of it. And George is on here for giveaway. So, yeah, we will have a little bit of a giveaway. You have to bear with me because, like I say, I'm in lockdown. But so what you can do, what you can have is I will send out a... Cantona.
That's up.
So you can have a fruit bang
Bag of fruit.
from Kitchen Development, Chef's Flavors. You will need your own PGVG and your own nicotine.
There ain't much in that. That's all they win, that little bit.
That's all you win. It's a 250ml bottle, but you will need your PGVG and your nicotine. So you can win that. I will also throw in...
Throw it in that bottle.
Yeah, throw it in that bottle, yeah. You can also have, to go with it, you can have some, what is it? Nick's salt, pear and elderflower from Bloom. So that's what you can win. So you can win the 250ml bottle of
Fruit bang.
Nick's Fruit Bang and some Bloom,
And a
pear and
Mercedes
elderflower,
Benz.
little Nick's salt. And you will have to put in the keyword. It's only for UK residents. I will put the little bit of the bumper up.
Ah, yes, you bumper.
The old Yorkshireman's handshake. Handshake rules, there you go. So, open to UK residents only. There's no piffing, there's no entering if you are out of the UK. You've got to be a UK resident only. Caster says final, free to enter, but you will have to wait till I can get to the post office. Also, if you haven't claimed your winnings by Friday, which Friday? Friday, yep. No, by, let me see what we're on now. I'll give you a bit of time. So by Tuesday.
Does Stuart wants to know, does it come virus free?
I will make sure it's disinfected and it will be hand sanitized. I'll put it in a little plastic bag, in a bag. So yeah, it will be sanitized. So yeah. So that's it. UK residents.
And it takes him a month to send things out anyway.
Well, yeah, you can't leave it off.
He doesn't know what a post office is.
He's sliculating right now, so he's oscillating or whatever it is.
Yeah. So so if you type this in chat, type it only once.
That picture on that thumbnail for the York the Rules, it looks like what I imagine Bill to look like 30 years ago.
Yeah. So there you go. That is the keyword.
Belt.
Out.
Out.
House.
Out. Because I'm going to be out.
Outhouse. Yeah.
So yeah, so remember, UK residents only, and that's what you can think. But like I say, you will need your own PGVG and nicotine.
Does Bobo have a mix called Glory Hole?
He has a hole called Glory. Other side of it's cinnamon. We've just been debating on that.
Oh, this one's cinnamon.
Yeah.
That's glory.
Oh,
That's cinnamon.
yeah, there you go.
Spin the wheel.
Yeah, you can spin the wheel the last 10 minutes.
Don't spin that thing.
Or I'll try and make a 3-flavor one. So, sure. So check and join in. And the flavor's going to be. I've taken the others off. I can't remember if I've
Molly,
taken.
you all right, mate?
I know I took off apricot.
Apricot.
And it's a lemon.
Lemon.
I'm out.
Yeah, straight away goes out.
I don't have any lemon.
Don't have an 11. So if you want to make up a recipe with 3 flavors with a lemon in it, only 3, that is what you'll be looking at. Not good me doing it because I can't taste. I want to see if it's any good. So,
Well, you can imagine, and what you do is just try to taste off memory. Oh, I remember this used to taste good.
yeah. Ooh. So you could put a bit of anywhere the biscuit with a little bit of lemon, with a little bit of cream with it. There you go. So you got a lemon biscuit and cream.
Yeah, I mixed one about 6 weeks ago that I tried again and I dumped. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't any good,
Right, so we'll let this run for another couple of minutes. Do type in if you want to be in oot oot.
I have mixed more dumped than.
What are you doing, Bobo?
Dropping things off your table.
All right. I look at the chat and then I turn around and I'll show you go.
The Brunhills just fell off. It sounded like
It looked like he was a 12-year-old on the John. That was like,
Yeah.
That definitely sounded like it's smashed, but I don't want to go and check.
Oh, has it? Go
It's
check.
the Brunhills. It's not my favourite tank in the world, but it's not a bad tank.
Go check. Go check.
yeah.
Let's see if it's in
And then
pieces.
We'll see whether or not he comes back with a.
We need to see if it's in pieces. Not Reese's pieces.
No, it's all right.
Ah, there you go.
Ooh. Did take a big chunk out of the paintwork though. I don't know if you can see that.
All right at the bottom.
Yeah.
Do you know that might strip off that paint,
I'm fully expecting it to. That kind of red always does.
If you just put it in a bowl
Ultrasonic.
and fill that bowl with like cinnamon, it'll eat all that shit right off of it.
I think I might like it a little bit more if it wasn't red anyway, to be fair. It's a good vape. It vapes really well, but like it's ugly as fuck.
Try to get paint off of there. Take paint
Yeah.
off.
It might be. Don't listen to Graham when you're trying to get paint off of stuff. He'll tell you to go buy rubbing alcohol, and it doesn't work. I've got 2 big bottles of it sitting here now that I was trying to get the shit off of. I had took the Aegis Legend part of because I had a rainbow one and I was trying to get that shit off there and just turn it silver. And no, I put it in that thing and God, I come back a day later and I look and it's still sitting there and it's like, oh, you're listening to Graham.
Yeah.
Sandpaper's always been fine for me. Like a thick course and then a thin course. Generally does it.
Cinnamon will eat it off there.
Yeah. Cinnamon, a little bit of battery acid.
Yeah.
Get a knife, stab your batteries, that'll get it up. Don't do that
Yeah.
in case.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Did you see Grim Green had, because I don't know if you watched, so Grim Green vented a battery live on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Accidentally,
Yeah,
he didn't do it on
a
purpose.
little tip for you that I made the mistake of doing that some of you probably don't make this mistake of doing because you're a little smarter than I am. But when you are wrapping your 21-700s and 2700s, try to remember or mark which wraps are which, because if you've got both 21-700s and 2700s and then you rewrap them, there's nothing on them that identifies which one they are.
Yeah.
It's only as well, isn't he?
Yeah. So Brad Smith's coming with one. 3% lemon wafer Shemavatic, 2% yogurt drink VTA, and 1% peach pie and cream. Wonder flavors. Well done, my friend. It sounds quite nice.
Yeah. I don't even like lemon. That almost sounds good.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like minus the peach pie, but like that Coke drink. I can imagine it to be a little bit like that. That'll be all right. That.
I love that yogurt drink.
Yeah, it's fantastic, man.
I was watching something. I was watching a Noted episode, episode of Noted, and Fresh said that one of his favorite kind of instant mixes was, I think it was 4 or 5% yogurt drink, and then 3% succulent strawberry from D.I.Y. One shop D.I.Y. And that was one of his like favorite kind of, just mix up and just vape kind of juices.
Yeah, green. Yeah, you're probably right there, Cheats, to be honest with you. Yeah, it probably would have been, people just took it as because he'd left the insulator out when he put the, because he put a bridge in, didn't he? He left the insulator out.
Right, but the difference is Jay would do it on purpose. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine you. Whoa!
Hey, how many did I gain here?
Oh,
What's
my nails are
me?
turned
Here,
off.
hold my beer.
I watched Grim Green for ages. He was one of the first reviewers I came across when I very first discovered vape reviews were a thing. But yeah, he's good.
I have a feeling I might have put
Right,
these.
we're gonna draw this now. So last chance, I'm drawing it. Roll it.
Thanks, guys.
Fucking, if he's taking piss because it's George Adegubadegubagniga, or whatever it's called, George.
Just send it to Cheech.
Yeah. So George, you've won.
I do gag.
Come out wherever you
now
are.
you're going to get to
Yeah.
find out who
So,
George actually
yeah.
is in order for
Exactly.
you to send it to him.
Yeah. So George, you will have to send your address through to
And your real name.
We'll send it off to the Nigerian bank.
Yep. So you need to email me there. If you email me your full address, and I will get that sent out to you. So well done. Well done, that man.
Get the giveaway, like, and he got it.
Yeah.
I didn't buy the Kim Novatic lemon just based stuff because it sounded like Chernobyl lemon. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can.
Kim Novatic reminds me there was an old actress named Kim Novak. And I always think of her every time I see that name, Kim Novatic.
So Stuart's come up with one, which is lemon sherbet TFA gummy candy, 1%, juicy lemon Capella, 1%, and rainbow sherbet flavour West, 4%. Because we had a bit about this sherbet, that rainbow sherbet is not it's an ice cream, innit? Not a sherbet.
Yeah, it's like a sorbet and a rainbow.
Like a sorbet, yes. Yeah, so that'd be quite
ice cream.
Yeah. So that'll work quite well, that. So Andrew Jaws put Shemavac lemon cream wafer, 5% LA cream cheese icing, 3%, and FA biscotti at 1%. So he's gone for a cream cheese biscuit.
And Graham pull up Rocky Tooney's ELR Benny Vapes lemon.
Roll again, he says, because he's lost and he don't know what he's doing here. That was always going to happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Here you go.
So I will roll it again. So if you want to put this back in, we'll change it now. But
And I've done a 3-2-1 lemonade. It's a lemon chemovatic. It's chemovatic day.
Yeah.
Lemon and lime soda and lemonade. Wonder flavors.
Fee did 1.5 buttercream frosting, 1% Pandoro.
so put this in if you do
2%
want it.
yellow cake.
There you go. Retype that word in because I crossed it off.
So that's going to be a lemon cake.
Yeah, what's Pandoro?
Pandora's are like a lemon cake.
Right.
So,
I'm gonna say there's no
why
lemon in
is
there.
there- that's right, because lemon was a damn flavor. I kept thinking, why is everybody putting freaking lemon in? Why don't somebody make a good one? But yeah, now I understand.
Pandora was one of the first flavors.
Enter again, George. Maybe you can win twice.
Yeah. So you get fruit bang, 250 ml, and some bloom, pear and elderflower Nick salt.
And a 1983 Mercedes.
Ooh. Red, you all right? Long time no see, buddy.
Been a while, man.
Fully rusted.
Andrew Jones says you can't get on with FA cakes. Lemon is every cake. So type in re-roll if you want to be entered for this. Like I say, you're getting the 250 ml shot of chef shots with
Shoot
the
the
little bloom. And if you are just come in, it is for UK residents only.
Yes. Please.
Please, because it costs a fortune.
Yeah, because my neighbor tries to enter these all the time, and I keep telling him.
Yeah. Yeah. I do go do it now and again, but yeah, it's very
Like,
expensive to send
Can't
stuff
she hand them
outside
to
now.
you in Zoom, and then you can just send them to me?
Yeah, just pass them over.
You know. You'll have that soon enough.
Yeah. Oh dear. But yeah, like I say, when you because I sent that stuff over to, I sent 2 RDAs over to Jay that he wanted, some Geek Vape ones that were going cheap, and it took them over a month to get to Holland.
Fucking hell.
Well, we've been waiting on. John had shipped out some coils to, I think, 4 of us in the U.S. And it's usually when I got coils from John, it's been like a week, and then boom, you got them. And he shipped out coils to 4 of us in the U.S., mine and 3 other people. And basically, that was back about a month and a half ago now, and we still haven't seen them.
Yeah, it was a month and a half, nearly a month and a half. Because I was like, I'll give you money back for them, mate. Do you know what I mean? If you ain't got them, I'll give you money back. Yeah,
something's going on with the shipping stuff. It's kind of funny because we have that thing where you're supposed to sign for, it's got to be adult signature and all this other shit. And I have ordered on a couple of occasions since that went into effect, and today being the second one. And both times my mailman just, I haven't signed anything. It's like, I know there's just an old person that lives here. I ain't gonna bother getting a damn signature. I know he's over 21. I'm not getting out.
Yeah. Edward Duck I sent a package to Jane. It got there in 5 days. Needs to pay for better courier service. I took it to Royal Mail and just sent it there.
Yeah.
So right, we're gonna roll this. Last call.
Real flavors Yumberry, is that basically stuffed French toast?
Last call for this re-roll. Last call. All around the club. It's a now last call for the re-roll on
Lemon
the
sponge with rhubarb jam is what I just baked.
Nice. Right, I'm rolling it. And it's Graham Mabley.
Graham Mabley.
Graham
Can you move your Ford Cortina?
Your Ford Cortina has got your lights left on. If it's your
I'm
Ford
not-
Cortina ending in WS6.
I'm not sure. Can Graham win because someone on the show's already named Graham? Is that? Yeah.
Graham's should win.
Yeah.
That's
Well, the one that spells his name properly, that Graham, yes, the Graeme. But
I still
Send
don't
the address
understand
on
how
there,
you
mate.
like NETREATLAY spells Graham. I just don't get that.
yeah.
Send me your address and I will get that out to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much.
Oh, Mick's just released a recipe today. Shall we bring it up?
Yeah, you can do for the last 3 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't take long to say goodbye today. Liam's not here, so we don't have to hear the 8,000 places you can find him.
So you can tell Mick's discovered the fizzy champagne.
Yes.
So he's champagne for fizz, but he's using real flavors. I'm not too sure about the TPA. I get slight chemically from that. But he's gone for strawberry white ripe, strawberry sweet, and strawberry melon Sierra by Salubro.
Post vape jus.
He's been in the bargain bin.
Yeah, is that lemon? Is that strawberry and melon then, I'm guessing?
Strawberry melon Sierra. Probably don't know what the Sierra.
He's trying for the fizziness with the champagne because he's got on that. He's put that in a couple of things. Someone suggested it to him. I don't remember who it was in the chat. Stuart, yeah. Stuart suggested it to him. He put it in. He loves the crap out of it. And now
everything's got it.
It's his, he makes the yogurt, or if he does a custard, he puts champagne in it.
Bubblegum, champagne, bubblegum.
So right, we are coming up to that time. We will, and we've got a little bit of a chocolate off between Zippy and Rocky. So we will contact you both to organise that, and you can send your recipes over.
Get them to do it live on the show.
Yeah, we'll get them to do it live on the show.
I can't do it because I'm chocolate blind.
Yeah. So there you go. We've got we'll hold you to that, both of you, to come on and do a chocolate off.
Sure, don't blame me. Hey, you're the one told him.
Yeah. And Andrew George is saying my favourite strawberry at the moment is Wonder Flavour strawberry gummy candy.
And that's the one I can taste.
So right, we will go around and say our goodbyes.
I'll try with some champagne.
So we'll start with Graham.
All right, cheers everyone. That's been a really, really fun show. Catch us over on Monkey on Juice. Just released a new recipe on D.I.Y, a new one shot on D.I.Y flavor chasers. So if you want to get over there, lemon tutte. No, lemon. Lemon. Yeah, I can't pronounce it. I just took it into Google and got Google Translate to come up with a posh thing for me. And Pugs has just released one called White Rabbit, which is a white chocolate custard, which actually sounds really lovely. So they're over on D.I.Y Flavor Chasers. I say, if you're not a member on Monkey on Juice, pop over to Monkey on Juice. If you're just starting, I'm there to help. So just ask any questions that you need to ask, and somebody will pop up and answer. So I'll pass it on to Bobo.
I was just about to run through what I was vaping on there.
Vaping on
this. Nice one. Thank you very much for joining. It's good to be back after last week. It was nice to play a gig again, though that was definitely needed. But yeah, thank you very much. Nice one, lads, for joining us. Liam, I'll be back next week if you're watching on the replay. If you're not watching on the replay, then fuck it, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, nice one. Thank you very much. And I'll see you all next week. And I'll pass it over to Bill.
Nice label on that, by the way. I like the way it's smooth on the bottle. It looks just like amatorium labels. Thank you. Thank you, Chad. Appreciate it. A lot of good input and some fun today. Basically, there'll be no show Sunday night because of a financial holiday or bank holiday, I guess you'll call them.
Yeah, yeah.
So Sunday night, no late night vape show, but see me back here next Wednesday, and I will throw it to Benny.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, everybody in chat. It's been absolutely fantastic. You've all been nice and played nicely. It's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much to my fellow casters, Bill, Graham, and Bobo, for joining me week in, week out. It's much appreciated. Liam, we are missing you. Hope you come back soon. And like I say, if you are watching on replay, drop into the comments below and put hashtag Replay, and we'll give you a little shout out next week. So yeah, I'll get this out. Well done to Graham for winning. I'll get this out as soon as I can. You can find us here next week at the same time. Don't forget to check out everybody's one-shots that have been in there. There's some on Zippy's site. There is Nick's, there is Liam's, there is also Graham's. Also go over to Amatorium, and don't forget it's 10% off. Use Benny Vapes 10. Also, BCL 15 for 15% off, and £10. If you spend over £10, you get free shipping. And I think that's it. Is that about it? Oh, last thing is go over to the Vape Around Awards. There is a going on at the moment. There is a little award that Graham is in, and it's for best up and coming. Is it up and coming?
Up and coming brand.
Up and coming brand. So go over and give him a vote. Go over and give him a little vote.
Is there an NUVS this weekend?
No, it's bank holiday, mate.
All right. Well,
so no NUVS. So we'll be back next Wednesday.
And no late night vape show. So Sunday night, find something to do.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see you all again next week. Same time, same place. So bye for now.
Bye.
See you.